A little while back I made a video about alloys and how they're underutilized, and how some of these lower investment weapons need some love in the form of alloys. And to whoever developed this new armor set, this is like the opposite of what I had in mind when I made that video. So if y'all have been out of the loop, basically a new armor set got added that kind of creates a really overpowered meta, and this, you kind of should be worried about it, because if you don't abuse it, other people certainly will be. A little while back in the EU meta, they discovered that if you go 40 medium weapon and use a champion sword, you can essentially save a dumb amount of stats and go insane talents like reinforced armor, and get a bunch of HP talents, and get talents like underdog, and basically just have a fully rounded out build, but saving like 60 stats in the process, which is insane. These builds will have insane survivability, insane monster damage, and not that much worse M1s because their talents make up for their low M1 damage, which isn't actually that low because they're using a champion sword. With that in mind, you got like an utterly disgusting build that you can just like slap niggas with in Chime. What if I told you this new armor set allowed this meta to go plus ultra, like sicko mode? Because this not only just allows your M1 damage to be similar to a high like M1 damage person, it allows your M1 damage to compete with a person with normal M1 damage. And that is because this new armor set has the talent Paired Soul. Paired Soul, a talent which used to be exclusive to the Cloak of Winds, gives you increased katana damage and increased shadow katana damage, taking katana to the point of being near a shadow katana and just kind of buffing your shadow katana to make it more competitive. Essentially allowing you to run the same build as before, but with a lower stat requirement, but doing even more damage than the build before. If you're really feeding for stats, you can go even as low as 22 if you have the con race, which is nuts. Basically, saving 75 stats, you can do like crazy things with your build. Like 5 minutes ago, I cooked up a build that just casually had like plus 92 health without even thinking about it, using this strategy. And I'll still be doing good damage with like level 4 mantras, Dawn Walker, and just like other talents to supplement my M1 damage. Like it's really just a strategy where like you have more health than them, you do basically the same amount of damage as them, and you just really can't lose if you play your cards right. I really don't see a solution to this, because even I had this happen, if I'm being entirely honest. But like, there's really no way out of this without like gutting the armor or like changing the requirement on katana, and that doesn't really seem to work either, in my opinion. Like, I don't really see how they nerf this without completely ruining or like changing people's builds, which they really seem to hate doing, like from the precedent we've seen. Yeah, no, this new meta is nuts. Abuse it or lose to it. If I can get the build make it work, I'll like drop a link to like a build I cooked up in the description. And yeah, stay woke out there. Don't get touched. And like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, gang.